Hi dear students, welcome back to AN Python series. We have already learned programming and data types used in programming. You know what a program is? Program is a set of instructions written to perform a particular task, right? Or it's a set of instructions to perform a particular task. And programming is the act of doing programs. Another terminology for programming is coding, right? Yes. Then data types of data used in programming. We have to deal with different types of data like numeric data, character data, boolean data. Yes, so we have a clear understanding of all those topics, and today we have a very important and a simple topic, a very simple topic for discussion. It's about operators, and the specialty of this topic is you have already learned these topics in mathematics, some of these operators in mathematics. So let's get started. Today's topic is operators in programming, operators used in programming. And why it's programming, why it's not Python? Because these operators are used in almost all the programming languages with the same meaning. So I have used a general terminology programming instead of operators in Python. Hope you understood it, right? Yes, these are the operators used in every programming language like C, C++, Java, Python. In every programming language it has the same interpretation. So we can use the general terminology programming. So let's get started. We will be looking at what is a program, means what is an operator, what is an operand, and types of operators, and we will be defining or explaining different types of operators: arithmetic operators, relational or comparison operators, and finally logical operators. So I think I hope you have already learned operators, the concept of operators in mathematics, right? Yes. So here first, before getting into operators or operands, let's look at an expression. We have an expression that is 2 plus 3. You know, 2 plus 3 is an expression. You know what actually expression is? 2 plus 3, 2 minus 3, or 5 into 3, 10 divided by 2. These are the expressions, right? And what is an expression? In an expression, we can see a combination of operator and operands, right? You can see an operator and operands. So expression is having operator and operands. That's it. So in this expression 2 plus 3, which is the operator, or what is the operator? That is plus, right? Plus, we are using plus as arithmetic operator or addition operator, right? It is one of the arithmetic operators, and the operator is addition operator. So here operator is plus. And what about 2 and 3? 2 and 3 are the operands, right? 2 and 3 are the operands. So that is what an expression is. You know what exactly it is, right? 2 plus 3, 4 plus 3, whatever it is, okay? Yeah. Now it is, what is an operator? You know, in this expression 2 plus 3, we have both operator and operands, right? Plus is the operator and 2 and 3 are the operands. Then let's look at what an operator is. Okay, let's define the terminology operator using plus. Here plus is a symbol, right? Plus is a symbol. So operator is nothing but a symbol that specifies an operation to be performed. Here we use what? Plus as an operator. So operator is a symbol that specifies an operation to be performed. Here in our case 2 plus 3, plus specifies arithmetic operator addition to be performed, right? Yes. So that's a formal definition of operator. Operator is a symbol that specifies an operation to be performed. So these are some of the symbols: plus, minus, into, that is star, or the name is asterisk, right? Then division, slash. So these are some of the arithmetic operators. Now let's look at an operand. What an operand is. So here in our case, our example, 2 and 3 are the operands. You know, 2 and 3 are the operands, and plus is the operator. And what are operands? Operands are the data values or values upon which the operation is or operator is being performed, right? Yes, these are the data values upon which the operation is being performed. Here operation is plus. So plus performs on 2 and 3. These are the operands, right? Yes. So operand is a data value, or data value upon which an operation is being performed. Example 2, 3, 5, A, B. What about A and B? You know, 2, 3, 5 are values, direct values, but A and B, these are variables. Okay, these are variables, and the specialty is A and B can carry or hold any value, right? In programming, we will be using A and B other than 2 and 3. Hope you get it. These are variables and A and B can have any value. Like A can have 3, B can have 3, A can have 4, B can have 5. Okay, any set of values can be provided to A and B. Hope you understood it, right? Yes. So that's what an operand is. So based on 2 plus 3 an expression, we have explained, we have defined both the terminologies, what operator and operand, right? Yes. So now let's look at some of the what types of operators, different types of operators. Of course, you have to make use of operators in any programming. That means any kind of software you will have to use these operators, right? So operator is very important, vital in any programming language, right? Yes. So now let's look at types of operators. We have mainly we can categorize operators into 3: arithmetic operators, relational or comparison operators, and finally logical operators. Okay, these are the different types of operators: arithmetic, relational or comparison, and finally logical operators, right? Yes. Now let's move on to arithmetic operators. You all know what actually arithmetic operators are. Actually, you using all these operators in mathematical operations, right? Mathematical calculations like plus, minus, into, division, right? Yes. So operators used to perform arithmetic operations. Operators that are used to perform arithmetic operations are called arithmetic operators. So these are the symbols, right? Plus, minus, into, division, and some examples: 2 plus 3, 5 minus 3, 2 into 5, 7 by 2. We know all these are expressions, and how we have constructed these expressions using arithmetic operators. In the first case, the operator is plus. Second case it is minus. Third case it is asterisk, star, multiplication, and fourth time it is division, slash. Hope you understood, right? Yes. So that's about arithmetic operators. You know it very well. Then relational operators. I think relational and logical operators are somewhat new for you, right? Something new for you. So listen to me. Relational operators. These are used to, okay, we have one more terminology for relational operators: comparison operators. So from the very name itself, we can explain it, right? So comparison operators or relational operators are operators used to compare two values. Compare two values like A greater than B, age greater than 18, age greater than 15, right? Marks greater than or equal to 98, right? Or marks less than 27. Yes. So operators used to compare two values. That's what comparison or relational operators are. And we have some examples: age greater than 18, age greater than or equal to A greater than or equal to B, then A equal to B. These are some of the operators or relational operators. And in addition to these three operators, we have less than or equal to, not equal to. Okay, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, not equal to. You know what equal to is? Okay, here in the second case, A greater than or equal to B, it checks whether the value of A is greater than or equal to B or not. Okay, then third case, it is A equal to B, it checks whether the value of A is equal to B or not. Whether the value of A is equal to B or not. You know, in A and B we will have values. In age, A, B, we will have values. These are variables. Okay, yes. So that's about relational operators, and I've already told you, given you some of the examples. Okay, yes. And finally, we have logical operators. What are logical operators? Of course, this will be very new to you. I think these two, okay, you must have at least some kind of awareness on arithmetic and relational, but of course, I'm pretty sure logical operators will be something very new to you. So logical operators are operators used to combine two or more expressions. Okay, operators used to join two or more expressions. Example: A and B, C or D, not. Okay, here we are using two ampersand signs, ampersand and. Okay, two ampersand signs. We are not using one, we are using two symbols. Okay, two ampersand symbols. That's what and is. And is an operator. Okay, then or, two or signs, one or two or. Okay, the operator name is or, and finally not, exclamation mark. That's what not is. So we'll be doing this when we start programming. Okay, for the time being, you just understand these are the operators and the definition. That's it. Okay, yes. So logical operators are operators used to combine two or more expressions. In the first two cases, you know, it combines A and B, okay, in the first case, and second case C and D. And third, it doesn't use to combine two or more expressions. It's used to check. We normally use it in equal to, and it becomes not equal to, right? Not equal to, like A not equal to B. Just like A equal to B, just by using not operator, logical operator not, we can make it not equal to, right? Not equal to. Hope you understood, right? Yes. So these are the operators, different types of operators, and we know it is very important in any programming language. Okay, the concept of operators is very important in any programming language. And of course, suppose we are developing a calculator. Okay, it's a very simple example. We have been discussing calculator in every class, so you'll have a better understanding on this, right? Yes. So suppose we are developing a calculator, and of course we'll have at least 4 operations, right? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So how will we do that? How will we implement it? Using operators: plus, minus, into, division. Okay, plus, minus, what is the symbol name? Asterisk. Asterisk. Okay, yes. Then finally slash, that's a division operator. So this is a very simple example using arithmetic operators. And okay, whichever software you're developing or designing, you need, or of course you have to make use of different types of operators, right? Yes. So that's important of operators in any programming, not only in Python, any programming language. Okay, yes. So let's have a quick revision of all these topics. So operators in programming, operator. Okay, before discussing operator, we have discussed what expression. It's 2 plus 3, and plus is the operator, and 2 and 3 are the operands. Okay, then what is an operator? Operator is a symbol that specifies an operation to be performed. Here it is plus. And what are 2 and 3? 2 and 3 are the operands, data values upon which the operation is being performed, right? Yes, that's what operand is. Then then we have seen different types of operators: arithmetic, relational or comparison, and finally logical operators. Okay, then we have seen the applications. Arithmetic, used to perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And relational operators or comparison operators, used to compare two values, right? Like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to, not equal to. Okay, yes. Then logical operators, used to combine two or more expressions. We have 3 operators: not, and or not. Okay, and we use 2 ampersand signs or 2 or signs, and or means not exclamation. Okay, and we have seen some of the applications of operators in programming. Okay, one more time, whatever software you're developing or designing, what operators is a vital component. Okay, very important component. Of course, you cannot ignore it, you cannot avoid it. You will never have a program without operators. Okay, that's important, right? Yes. So hope you understood everything, and if you don't understand any concept, just watch it again. Okay, watch the video again, and of course we'll have live interaction. Okay, yes. So that's all for the day, for the time being. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. See you in the next video. Take care.